My name is Jessica Ely. I'm the Director 2 for Large Group and South Central Group Sales. My first role with Marriott was in June of '99. I've been with the company a little over 16 years. I would probably say that my favorite role was when I worked at the Renaissance Dallas as property sales manager. I got to handle the Smurf market, and I'm not sure if people are very familiar with Smurf anymore, but it was basically sports, fraternal, so a lot of the affinity type role these days. But the sports teams were my absolute favorite. So being there with all the football teams, we had a lot of college teams and we had a lot of professional teams that stayed at the hotel then. So being a part of that was actually really, really neat. I think the best piece of advice that I've been given is, always look to your next job, but, be sure to stay current in the job that you're in and the role that you're in now. You always want to aspire to your next role, but you need to make sure that, you're doing everything right in your current role. And that's really been something that I've taken with me as I'm looking for future jobs. And I want to make sure that the job that I'm doing in my current role is the best job that I can do, but also want to aspire to the next role as well. I think the best piece of advice that I could give somebody aspiring to be in my role is, make sure that you utilize your resources. Make sure that you really can kind of find a mentor or somebody that you can talk to on a daily basis or even a monthly basis, and really somebody that's going to be in your court and help you kind of move through the jobs that you're looking to do in your career. I think my favorite thing about working for Marriott is really coming to work every day is like being with family. I have a lot of great friends here that I've developed over the 16 years that I've been with the company, whether they're in Dallas or whether some of them are still in Maryland. I connect with these people sometimes on a weekly basis, and it's really nice to be able to have those friends and comrades in the company that you can always reach out to and network with. And I think that's one of the great things that Marriott allows as a company, and that's one of the best things about coming to work every day. I think where I would see myself in 5 years would probably be a director of hotel sales, maybe. That's really kind of the job that I'm looking forward to doing in the next 5 years. I've really, I've been in the sales office and leadership for quite some time now, and I think my next step would be at a property. I think people see a goal, right? So you see a goal, but then I think the aspirations are here, but then you start losing sight of what you need to do in the day-to-day operation to make sure that, either the time management piece or, you're still getting everything on an even playing field, right? Because you're aspiring to do something that's here, but you need to also make sure that everything is level set. I think being open to feedback, open communication, whether it be with your leader or with another peer, be coachable. Have somebody give you feedback, and whether it's positive or negative, it's always going to make you a better person, and make sure that you are really on track to be successful. And I think have fun. That's always something I think that sometimes we forget about on a daily basis because we're always so busy. But, work needs to be an enjoyable place, and you need to make sure that you're going to have a good time when you come into work every day. So if I were somebody that was at the front desk and I really wanted to get into sales, and that's what I was passionate about, really I think some of the steps that I would take were to talk with my leader, let them know that I'm really interested in getting into a sales role, work with them on some different trainings. There are a lot of tools and resources on the global source that can be utilized to really work towards some things in sales. I think another thing too would be to reach out to somebody that's in the sales organization already and let them know that you're interested in a position. What are some of the things that I can do? Set up a time to shadow would be another thing that would be a great thing to do, whether it be whatever current city that you're in, or you could do something at a sales office, which I think would be really important.